Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 powerful decks of cards for this reading today to connect with the energy around you, your special person, and your divine journey. We're going to find out what you need to know. And I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Astral Realms Crystal Oracle. We're going to bring in the Connection Requires card, so some guidance on what this requires right now. I'm going to bring in some tarot, and I'm going to bring in some amazing cards by Abraham Hicks. You know, Esther Hicks channels Abraham, so we're going to bring in some universal messages too to see what's going on. And if you would like a personalised reading with me or even a dragon reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So let's connect and see what we need to know. And you know, physically I am connecting with tingles today. I feel that you may be having tingles in the physical body, and the tingles are showing you what's changing and what's shifting and what's moving. So for example, if your crown chakra is tingling, it's a sign you're receiving knowledge and wisdom and you're receiving guidance and information in that way. If your face is tingling, it's like you know that they're about to face you, or you're about to face up to something, or something is moving into your physical reality. If your eyes are itching, something is changing that you were looking at. If your lips are tingling, that's a big sign of something coming with communication. You know, if your throat's tickling, anything that's itching or tickling today is a sign of things to come. For example, you know, if you've got itchy feet or you've got itchy legs, that's about movement. So I do feel that the angels are asking you to pay attention to what your body is making you aware of today, because there's big shifts and changes coming in, especially as we move towards Aries. You may also be dealing with hot flashes or cold flashes, or even going in between the two. You know, feeling hot one minute, cold the next, or you know, you're struggling to keep warm. It's because of the hot and cold energy that's flowing in, and this will shift and change. So I feel if you are experiencing that, it's going to start regulating. So you're going to feel much more balanced in your energy again as we move towards Thursday. So let's connect with the astral realms. Let's get an energy around you today. There we go. An energy around your person today, and an energy around the journey itself. What do you need to know for the journey? Wow, this card's flying out of the deck there. Let's bring in the beautiful tarot deck here. So the energy around you today, got 1 card. The energy around your person today, 1 card. And the energy around the connection itself. So very clear messages coming out with just 1 card here. What does the connection require? What guidance does it require now? That's for you. And what does the connection require for your person today? And this can also be, you know, what they are asking for or what they need for this to move forward. And the energy around the connection itself. We've got 2 cards there. 2 cards. Now I'm going to bring in this powerful Abraham Hicks deck. I'm not sure what this exactly is. It may be a well-being deck or a money deck, but we're going to connect with the energy around you being a creator. So I've got 1 card for you here. Let's get another card for your person. Got another card there. And the energy, jumping out around the connection. We got 3 cards for the connection there. So let's start with the energy around you then. So the energy around you today, look at this, is introspection. So this really is about going within. You know, going within to understand what's going on. And this may even be what you're doing between now and May. You know, between the new year, when the new year came in January, until May, you may be processing things yourself, going within for your own answers, because you're meant to succeed. And that's what you're being shown with this beautiful card here. You were meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. So obviously we are never a failure because we're always learning. But what this means is you're meant to be with your person. You belong together. You are meant to be together. So if you feel like that is failing, it will feel bad to you because it's not real. It's illusion. The angels are saying life is supposed to go well for you. And when it does not, there's something wrong. So in other words, whenever we think there's something wrong, or we're focused on the negative, or we're focused on struggles, we're operating in fear. We're not operating in love. We're not operating in faith or believing. And the angels say what is wrong is not something that's outside of you, over which you have no control. What's wrong is within you, and you do have control. So in other words, when we go within introspection, We're able to wonder and look at why we are thinking there's something wrong. We're able to handle what's going on. We're able to take back our power. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, so you have the power to see things in a whole new way. And when you understand the basics of the law of attraction and the value of your personal self, you can change anything to suit you. So in other words, it's really about the way you perceive this journey that makes it good or bad, light or dark, right or wrong, negative or positive. It really is how you perceive your person and what they are doing or not doing that makes it seem stressful and painful or beautiful and wonderful to you. So the message coming through is achieving success is your natural birthright. It's your birthright to be happy. It's your birthright to be healthy. And it's your birthright to be in love and to be loved and to feel loved by your special person. And you've got the number 4, and we've been talking about number sequences, and we've got the 4 again there, 444, that you are protected and safe. And it's really like your person is waving at you today saying, hello, I'm here. We will be together. We will achieve success in this lifetime because that's why we've come to the earth. So feel motivated today. The connection on your part today requires motivation because you may be stressing out. You may feel like they're not taking a risk or they're not doing what they need to do. And there needs to be a clear reason to take that risk. So in other words, you are the reason. They will take that risk because you were the reason they want to take it. They want to be with you. And this is a risk to trust this love. And there's a clear reason because you know you belong together. So it's about understanding that when you remain motivated and strong, the universe creates the way. And you are strong. You're coming up today as the Queen of Swords. You're resilient, powerful. You know your truth. Sometimes you can put up walls because of the situation and the things that happen. But those walls will come down over time. So the angels are asking you to have faith today in what you already know. And this card's moving on top of the deck. We've got expansion. And I definitely feel between now and July, you are expanding your mind. You're seeing things in a higher way. You know, you've got more hope. You're seeing things in a more positive and optimistic way. And you may want to use these crystals. We've got fluorite and we've got opal. And these crystals may help you to achieve spiritual expansion and spiritual introspection, going within to understand that success and love is your birthright and you deserve to be happy. So anytime you feel that's failing or you don't feel motivated, it will feel off or wrong to you because you were meant to be with this amazing person, the one you love, the one who you know you belong with. So the energy around them today is conviction. And this is really powerful because, you know, they want to be honest with you. They want to step into their life with conviction. And again, we've got the energy of the 25, 2 and 5 between now and May. So I feel they are stepping into their power between now and May. And this is red jasper. And this is also a big sign that they are connecting with the earth, that they are connecting with their truth, that they are following their passions. And they are also teaching you a big lesson. They are teaching you it's not their role or job to make you happy. It's your role and it's your job to make yourself happy, to keep yourself in balance. It's so important you remember that. So when you look at them to make you happy, you're always going to feel sad or you're always going to feel like something's missing or you may even always feel disappointed. So remember, they are teaching you to balance your own energy because happiness is an inside job. So what they are realizing right now is it's not their job to make others happy. And what that means is if they are trying to, stay in a karmic situation because they don't want to rock the boat or cause anyone pain or cause anyone problems, they are realizing that doesn't work. It's not their role to make these people happy. They've got to look at their own happiness. And it's their role to keep themselves in balance, to keep themselves happy. So I definitely feel that karmic endings are coming in. Changes are happening in that way. It says when you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align you with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. And you may have noticed this. You may have noticed a big shift or change within your person. that they are becoming more self-empowered, that their thoughts are aligning with who they really are, that they are going through a transformation right now because they are beginning to pay attention to their feelings. They are beginning to work out what they truly do want and that they have the power to make that happen. They are realizing that when they are with you, they thrive. And when they aren't with you, they seem to wither like a flower that withers away. So it says you cannot, and this is a big sign of change, because you cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or get sick enough to help the sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength and clarity and alignment. So what this means is, while they are operating in these negative vibrations around these negative people or situations, they're not going to thrive. If they were around the wrong people, they're not going to succeed. So they are now moving into a new energy of uplifting their energy to strength, clarity, and enlightenment. It's not their role to make others happy. So that's what your person is realizing. It's not my job to stay in this karmic situation because I have children, or because it makes my family happy, or because it's what I said I would do. It's not my role to do that. It's my role to look after myself. And it's also not their role to make you happy either. You have to understand that, because happiness is an extension of you. So when you feel happy and you're extending that out of you, you will extend happiness to everyone around you. So you may look at your person and think, wow, you make me so happy. But really it's you that creates the happiness within. And, they also want to accept your cup. They're looking at it now. Now, they give me a little bit of fear, because there's still a bit of fear here. And it's really powerful, if I show you the difference in these cards, because the Four of Cups is a message where they're not yet ready to accept this cup. The cup is your love. The cup is you, the power of you. And look at this. In this deck here, this is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. He's not even looking at that cup. He's defensive. His arms are closed, and he does not want to take that cup. He's just not ready for it. And look how golden and beautiful that cup is. That cup is the dream cup. It's everything he could ever want. It's everything he's been dreaming of. It's absolute happiness and joy. But he's not ready to take it. Why? Not because the cup isn't beautiful, but because he's not feeling beautiful. He's not feeling good about himself. He doesn't feel good enough to take the cup. So he's not even looking at it. Well, look at the difference. He's now looking at it. He's looking at this cup. He knows now he's ready. He's preparing. Even his arms feel like they're in a different pose. Even his body feels different, like he's getting ready. He's going through a spiritual awakening. He's enlightening himself. So this is such a huge message that your person is looking in your direction. They are connected to you, and they are connecting with you today. So if he's being distant and silent and ignoring you and blocking you and not wanting to be around you because he doesn't feel good enough, he's changing the way he's looking at things. So he's now looking at that cup and he's ready to take it. It's only a matter of time. So the connection requires balance. Focus on your own inner harmony first. That's what your person is doing. They know to be with you the right way. To achieve success in your connection, they need to be able to give to you everything that you give to them. They know they need to balance the energies. And that's what he's preparing to do by getting ready to take in this cup. So he's looking at you today, he's looking in your direction, and that's bringing in power. Now, the energy around the connection today, look at this. I mean, it's powerful energy here as well. We've got transition. And I'm connecting with this energy as well. It's like there's a transition, a transformation. There's clarity coming in there. You've got the butterfly as well. Things are shifting. Things are changing. Things are happening. Things are moving forward. There's a lot of emotion there, especially between now and the full moon. So as we move forward, things are changing. So between now and the full moon, you're going to notice a change in the energy. This is why so many of them are wanting to reach out, because delays in communication are actually coming to an end. Any communication issues, whether it's the fact that you've been in separation, or they've blocked you, or they haven't been able to express themselves, these things are starting to shift and change. So the connection requires reassurance today and attention. So what this means is reassure them in the 5D. Okay, let them know in a higher way that you are ready to accept their love or accept their apology or allow them back into your life. And be aware of where others may feel unnecessary doubt. So also be aware that your person may be in a lot of fear around you wanting them back. They may be, dealing with that right now. And you might think, no way. It's obvious I want them back. It's obvious I love them. But that's unnecessary doubt because they are doubting things unnecessarily, just like you do. It's your birthright to be together. So pay attention to the signs because the signs are always speaking to you. They are saying to you what's going on. They're showing you a preview of what's happening. That your person is now paying attention to you because they are now looking at you and looking at this cup that you can offer. They know exactly what you offer to them and exactly what magic you can bring into their life. So we've got the story I tell as the basis of my life. So this is reminding yourself to speak thoughts of power. It says there is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. In other words, all paths lead home. It can be about your past, your present, or your future experiences. The only criteria that's important is that you are able and conscious to connect with your intent to tell a better feeling, improved version of your story. So in other words, if you've been moaning about how bad everything is, start talking about how good everything is. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember the story you tell is the basis of your life, so tell it the way you want it to be. So if you're thinking, oh, he's never going to leave that karmic partner, it's very likely he's never going to find the strength to leave that karmic partner. If you say change is already happening, he's on his way, it's very likely he's making changes because he's on his way. So thoughts become things. Find peace. And I love this because I'm seeing this a bit like a polar bear. And polar bears are a sign to not give up. And the cage there is showing you things are changing. Free your mind, expand your mind, and focus on joy. I want to harmonize with my desires. So the way you do that is by speaking thoughts that have power. Using powerful affirmations, speaking words of love. Anytime you feel negative or negative emotions, stop and say, something is important to you. Otherwise, I would not be feeling this way, this negative way, this emotion. What is it that I want? And then simply turn your attention to what you do want. They give me fear to what you do want. So again, if you're focused on the negatives, you're focused on what you do not want. If you're focusing on what you do want, it brings in positive energy. In the moment you turn your attention to what you do want, the negative attraction will stop. And in that moment, the negative attraction stops. The positive attraction will begin. They give me lots of fear around this. Releasing blocks. I feel even hearing these words are releasing blocks for some of you. And in the moment, your feeling will change from not feeling good at all to feeling good. That's the process of pivoting. So you can pivot your emotions. You can turn things around by focusing on peace, focusing on stability, joy, and beauty. And then you see your world through the eyes of Source. And also this is reminding you to trust your gut instinct, to trust in your intuition, your solar plexus. It says, by choosing better feeling thoughts and by speaking more of what you do want and less of what you don't want, you will gently tune yourself into the vibrational frequency of your higher, broader perspective. That means you're going to sense and see the bigger picture. To see your world through the eyes of Source is truly the most spectacular view of life. Far from that vibrational vantage point and far from that vibrational vantage point. So what I'm really connecting there is you're moving far away from the negatives into the positives. And then you become in alignment with, and therefore in the process of attracting what you would consider to be the very best of your world. So you can focus on better thoughts, better feelings, focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want. And this is exactly what they are doing right now because they are realizing it's not their job to remain in a situation that does not serve them. It's not their job to try and be there for their kids and make them happy if being there makes themselves unhappy. They are starting to look your way more and more because they realize more and more of the life that you can give to them. And that's what they want. So this is understanding that you are meant to be happy because achieving success in this lifetime is your natural birthright. And when you go within, you understand that because you are strong and powerful, you are motivated, and you will get what you want. So remember, they're no longer looking away, they're now looking towards your cup, preparing to accept it. And that's going to lead to happiness and joy. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.